And that's another thing I want to lead on to, and it's like why I'm talking about my therapist stuff, because like most people or a lot of people would probably like keep that private. Like obviously there's parts of my life that I do keep private, but I think mental health and like neurodivergence is not one of them. I don't feel like I need to keep that private for any reason. I don't feel shame about it. I just feel really interested. I'm kind of like, it's my special interest. I work in mental health in some of my areas of work and volunteering, and it's very essential for me to like have a good life, to really dig deep into this and get really like very thoroughly involved in this stuff. That's been a massive part of my life, and it's super interesting, and I also think it could help lots of other people as well, and also hopefully like demystify therapy and encourage people maybe, although I'm not saying I don't think therapy is suitable for everyone. Also it's inaccessible for lots of people, so I think it's important for us to explore different forms of support. I'm aware that like a lot of people attach certain things to therapy that can apply to some therapists. I think if you find the right therapist, the right type of therapy, and if you want to do it and if you can afford to do it, I think it can have like really amazing impacts on people's lives. There are misconceptions about it, and hopefully this can help with like destabilizing that. I don't want to romanticize therapy. I think I've had some terrible therapists and terrible experiences. I think we have to be vigilant. I think we have to explore lots of free services, free things that people can get support with. I've been in therapy since 9 years of age because my life was fucked up back then. But yeah, it's like this weird privilege as well of like, I'm laughing because it's obviously like not great that I've like had to have so much support, but it's also provoked like a better life for me, and has meant that I've got a lot of privilege associated with like mental health skills as well as a result. So yeah, I've had really great free therapy as well. If people are interested, I think a lot of charities give out free therapy. The NHS, after lots of chugging through the system, can give you good therapy. Or like, yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag to be honest in my experience, but I've had really good therapy through the NHS. Also like women's related organisations, I've had great therapy from Solace Women's Aid. Mental health organisations can give free therapy. LGBT organisations as well, I've had some with Spectra, who are really great for trans people. So those are some free options. I think having a great community and a supportive community, and if you have friends that are really up for talking about these things, I get a lot of support from my autistic friends, and apparently that's also reflected in research. A lot of autistic people communicate very well together. That's what the research shows. I really find that with my autistic friends, we know exactly what the other person is talking about. We have a lot of great skills because of a lot of us are really, again, involved in these things because we've had to learn these things, and it just also means we have a lot of resources and knowledge and expertise available to share with each other, which thank God, because yeah, it just makes life much better in my experience. So yeah, that's another part of my support system. A lot of that obviously is free, but I've started to pay one of my friends actually as my disability assistant, because I was just a bit like, well, I really need your help, and in general I just really get a lot from it, and I can afford to pay you to do this support, and it would also help. Yeah, it's just helpful all around. So I hope that was interesting. I'm gonna go now because this is already quite long. Okay, bye.